Do you ever feel stuck? Do you ever think, I'm too slow? I'll never be fluent. You study hard, but something stops you, like a wall between you and confidence. Today, we're not talking about grammar. We're not talking about vocabulary. Today, we talk about something more powerful, your English mind. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to English Podcast Horizon. I'm Tom. In this episode, I will share research-based ideas and simple, proven methods from language and brain science that can help you break that wall and move forward again. You will learn how to change your thoughts, adjust your mindset, calm your mind, and build a stronger English mindset. So take a deep breath and let's begin this journey. Maybe you know this feeling. You study English. You watch videos. You read books. But inside your head, you hear, I'm not good enough. I will never be fluent. These sentences are like heavy stones in your mind. They make you tired. They stop you. In this episode, I do not teach grammar rules. I do not give a long vocabulary list. I help you change these stones into steps. Stones stop you. Steps help you move forward today. You will learn what a learning block is, how your brain can change, how to talk to yourself in a kind way, and how to feel calm when you speak. We will practice together. You will speak with me. You will say new sentences and try new ideas. Are you ready? Good. Let's start with the first question. What is a learning block? First, let's understand the word block. A block is something that stops you. For example, imagine a big stone on the road. You cannot walk. The stone is in front of you. You must move it or go around it. A learning block is inside your mind. You cannot see it, but you can feel it. You want to speak, but no words come out. You want to watch a video in English, but you think it's too hard. Why try? This is a learning block. Very often, the block is not grammar. It is not vocabulary. It is a thought or a feeling. Maybe the thought is, I'm stupid, or my memory is bad, or other people are better than me. Maybe the feeling is fear, shame, or stress. When you have these thoughts and feelings, your brain says, stop, it's not safe. Don't try. So the first step is to see the block. Now, I have good news for you. Many brain scientists and teachers say your brain is not fixed. Your brain can grow. Your brain can change when you practice. When you do something over and over, your brain builds a new road inside. At first, the road is very small. It is hard to walk. You feel slow and tired. But if you walk on the same road every day, it becomes bigger, smoother, and easier. This is exactly how learning English works. At the beginning, speaking a sentence can feel slow. Words don't come easily. You feel frustrated. But when you use the same useful sentences many times, your brain builds a strong road for that English. So, when your mind says, I cannot change or I will never get better, you can answer, no, my brain can change. I can build new roads. I can grow. Now let's talk about your inner voice. Your inner voice is the small voice inside your head. It talks all day. Sometimes it is kind, and sometimes it is not. For many English learners, this inner voice feels like an enemy. It says, you are slow. Your accent is bad. People will laugh at you. When you listen to this voice, your body changes too. Your heart beats faster. Your hands feel cold or wet. Your mouth becomes dry. Your mind feels empty. Then speaking English feels impossible. But here's the good news. We can train this inner voice. We can make it a friend. How? By giving it new sentences. This is not just empty positive thinking. Research shows that when students believe they can improve, they try more, practice more, and actually learn more. So, we will change. I am bad at English gives. I am learning English. I always make mistakes. Gives I make mistakes because I'm learning. I will never be fluent gives. I am not fluent yet. Yes. That small word yet is very powerful. It tells your brain, I'm on the way. I'm getting better. I'm learning step by step. Mistakes are part of learning. They do not mean you are stupid. Now, let's imagine a simple picture to understand learning blocks. There are 3 zones: the safe zone, the stretch zone, and the panic zone. In the safe zone, you feel comfortable. You do easy things, like saying hello, how are you? This is nice, but you don't grow much. In the stretch zone, you feel a little nervous, but you can still think. English is a little hard, but not too hard. Here your brain works best. Here you grow in the panic zone. You feel very afraid, stressed, or confused. Your brain cannot work well here. You cannot learn effectively. Maybe all the people in the room are native speakers. They speak very fast. You understand almost nothing. Your brain wants to run away. Here, you do not learn much. Many researchers say we learn best in the middle, in the stretch zone. So how does this help with learning blocks? Sometimes a block happens because you spend too much time in the panic zone. It is too hard. You feel tired. You feel frustrated. Your brain says, stop. I don't want to do this. I give up. But we don't want to stop. We want to move from the panic zone back to the stretch zone. That means not too easy, not too hard, just a little challenge. Think about listening in English. Very easy for most learners would be baby songs, the alphabet, or single words. Very hard would be university lectures, fast news, or complex podcasts. Your stretch zone is in the middle: short, simple podcasts, slow English videos, or stories with pictures. Ask yourself, can I understand about 80%? If yes, this is probably your stretch zone. Do the same for reading, speaking, and writing. If something feels like a panic zone, you understand almost nothing. That is not good for daily practice. Move one step down. Choose something a little easier so your brain can relax and work. Not too easy, not too hard. Now, let's talk about small wins. A small win is a clear, simple success. For example, you learn one useful sentence, understand a short video, or say one sentence in English to a real person. Researchers in motivation say that noticing and celebrating small wins makes you feel happier and more confident. It encourages you to continue. Many learners ignore small wins. They think, I want to be fluent like a native speaker. Big goals are good, but they are far away. If you only look at them, you feel slow and discouraged. Every day, write down one small win in English. For example, I watched a 5-minute video in English. I learned a sentence. I read one page of a book. I spoke to my friend in English for 2 minutes. That's it. Just one small win per day. Studies show that when you see your progress, you feel motivated and say, yes, I can continue. Another big learning block is fear in the body. Many researchers talk about something called a filter. When we feel anxious, nervous, or shy, this filter goes up. It is like an invisible wall. Invisible means something you cannot see. When this filter is up, less English reaches your brain. So we want to lower the wall. We want the filter to come down. Here are some easy tools to help. Tool 1. Slow breathing. Before you speak or study, try this for 30 seconds. Sit or stand tall. Put one hand on your chest, one on your stomach. Breathe in through your nose and count to 4. Hold for 2 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth and count to 6. Tool 2. Soft body, soft mind. Sometimes before speaking, your shoulders tighten and your jaw becomes hard. Try this. Roll your shoulders slowly. Open and close your hands. Move your neck gently left and right. A soft body helps create a soft mind. Now, let's talk about identity. Identity is how you see yourself. Many people say, I am bad at languages. I am not good at English. They say it again and again, and it becomes part of their story, part of who they are. But research shows that if you see yourself as a learner, you feel stronger. You stay with your work even when it is hard. So, change your story. Instead of saying, I am bad at English, say, I am an English learner. A learner is in motion. A learner is on a journey. You are not a bad English learner. You are a person who is learning English. Some learners think they need a big plan, 2 hours of study every day, 10 new words, many exercises, many books. But big plans often fail after a few days. You feel tired, guilty, and then you stop. Instead, make a tiny daily system. A system is something you do every day, like brushing your teeth. Every day, do one small English action and keep this promise to yourself. Now, let's talk about bad days. Even with a good system, there will be days when you are tired or sad. This is normal. The important part is the story you tell yourself. The old story is, I missed one day. I'm lazy. I always fail. I should stop. The new story is, that's okay. I am human. I can come back tomorrow. One day is not the end. This is called self-kindness. When students are kind to themselves after mistakes, they feel less anxious and keep trying. My friends, you are not broken. Your mind is not broken. Your English is not broken. You are on a journey. Sometimes the road is easy, sometimes it is hard. Learning blocks are normal. Every learner has them. Every teacher knows them. But blocks are not walls forever. They are problems we can work with. You now have many tools, changing your inner voice. Working in the stretch zone, noticing small wins, and using tiny daily systems. You also know how to be kind on bad days. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I am proud of you. You stayed with this long episode, you listened, you thought, and you practiced. Your English journey is not only about words, it is also about your heart. I'm Tom, and this is English Podcast Horizon. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.